In this video, we are going to learn how you can create cinematic camera animations with the help of camera rig in Unreal Engine. So let me show you what we are going to create. Let's just play here, and here you can see we have this camera animation which is currently working on a rig. So let me show you what I mean exactly. So if I go out of my camera, don't worry about this exposure. If I press the G key, you can see we have this camera and it is getting animated here. So if I go backwards here, you can see my camera is getting animated on this camera rig rail. So I'm going to show you how you can create this kind of effect with the help of your own camera and camera rig. Plus I'm using ultra dynamic sky to light my scene here. So it's a really good plugin. If you are interested, you can check it out. You can go to Fab and search for ultra dynamic sky, and this is a really good tool for lighting your scene in Unreal Engine. You can get some really good results of the night as well, which Unreal Engine currently lacks a lot. Okay, so let's just start now. I'm going to go out of my camera here and let's just create a new camera here so we can exactly replicate this effect here. So let me just find a location here where I can create my camera. So I think this location looks good here. Let's just go to our Cine Camera actor, and I'm going to drag a Cine Camera actor, or directly I can create a camera by going to perspective and create camera, Cine Camera actor. Let's just go to our Cine Camera actor 0. This is our main camera. Let's just go downwards. Let's just switch from digital film to film. I want a cinematic look here. So I'm going to increase the focal length as well to around 34 or something like that. Okay, so I can get some really good depth of field as well. So let's just do something like this. Okay, so yeah, this is looking nice. My phone is getting the exposure here. Let's just reduce the camera aperture to 1.2. Okay, and as soon as I do it, you can see our right now our focus is not set to anything. So let me just set my focus here. So let's just click here, and now you can see we have this camera in focus. So if I turn on this draw debug focus plane, you can see it here. Okay, so here is my phone. Yeah, this is nice. Now what I want to animate this camera, but what I want when I animate my camera, my uh when I animate my camera, my my camera should look at the object only, which is my phone here. Okay, so how you can do it? It's really easy. Just create a sphere on the location here. So if I take this again to 1, you can see I have created a sphere in the center of the phone here, and then I have reduced its size to like 0.01, so it is not visible, okay, at all. And then what I have done, I have gone to my camera here, and here I have specified that actor to track is this sphere. Okay, so what it will do, it will track my sphere here, and whenever I move my camera or my camera is animated, it will stick the target to that sphere only. But in order to enable it, first you need to set it to actor to track, and then you need to go to enable look at tracking and turn that on. And now you can see we are looking at this. So let's just do something like this here. Okay, I'm moving my camera somewhat. Yeah, this is looking nice here. So this is nice. And now I am going to animate my camera on the camera rig rail. So in order to do it, you need to go out of your camera here again. So if I see here, here is my camera. I need to create a rig rail here. So just go to create, go to your cinematic, and here you will find a camera rig rail. Okay, so let's just drag and drop it here. And as soon as I do it, you can see it's looking something like this here. So I am going to move it around my camera here, which is around something like this. Okay, so let's just set our camera here. So let's just do something like this here, and let's just move it inwards here. Yeah, so this is nice, and let's just move it upwards so it goes into my camera as well. So let's just keep it around here, and you can see it's here, but I want my rig to go this side, so I'm going to rotate it here something like this around 171, and then I'm going to move it inwards here something like this. So now you can see I have my camera here which is located. So if you want to get it perfect, go to top view. Okay, just zoom out here, something like this, and here you will find your camera. So just select your camera, press the F key here, so you can see it's here, and just move it around here, something like this. Okay, you can move the camera as well, or you can move the rig as well. It depends upon you what you want to move. So I'm going to do something like this and just rotate it a bit like this, and then I'm going to go to my right view. Okay, let's just check it here. Let's just press the W key and let's just do something like this, and let's just go to perspective now. So you can see here it is, and now it's working perfectly here. Great. Now let's know how we can work with this, how you can create this path. So it's basically having a two spline here. This is the first and this is the second. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to double click it here, and then I'm going to hold Alter key. So Alter is always used for creating a copy, and let's just drag it here, something like this, and then I can move it upwards or downwards depending on the location. And here you can see we are getting this twist here, so just select this point and move it somewhere around here. So now you can see we are getting this rail here, which is looking something like this. Now in order to use this, I'm going to parent my camera inside this rail. So let's just move it into our camera RigRail 2. So now you can see we have it here, and then I'm going to select my RigRail here, and then here it is what it is going to work. It is current position on rail. So if I do something like this, you can see my camera is moving and it is snapping here, because if you remember, we set our target actor here, which is our sphere, and we have enabled look at tracking. So it is always going to look at our sphere only, which is currently hidden in the phone. So it's going to look at our phone only. So this is a really good thing. So if I select my rail again and just move it to 1, you can see we are looking around here. So let's just move our point here by double clicking again, and let's just do something like this so we can see our phone here. Okay, so let's just do something like this. Yeah, we can see our phone now. I can move it downwards or upwards depending on my location. So this is looking nice, and I'm going to have a smooth curve here, something like this. Okay, yes, this is looking nice, and let's just check this out. So in order to use this, you need to add this to your scene, into your sequencer. So let's just create a new level sequence. I'm going to name it to tutorial. As soon as it is done, you need to drag and drop your camera rig first, or your camera first. So this is my camera, and now you click on the camera rig rail, and here you will find what we get is current position on rail. So what I want to animate my rail from 1 to 0. Okay, so here you can see it's looking something like this as well. And if you want to adjust it a bit, just select it here and just adjust it according to your requirement. So I'm going to take this maybe downward, something like this. Okay, and let's just animate this and check how it is going to look. So click on camera rig rail 2. Just animate your current position on rail by clicking on this icon. Make sure that you have the auto key turned on, which is going to help you. Then I'm going to go around 90 frames, and let's just do this to 0. Okay, great. And let's just select our Cine Camera actor, which is this. And now if I click on play, you can see we are getting this phone, which is looking something like this. Okay, yeah, this is looking nice, but our phone is not animated here. So we need to animate our phone as well. And I'm going to move it here, around here. And where is our sphere? Yeah, it's here only. So now you can see it's looking something like this, but it's getting that jerk. So just click on play, and now you can see this is looking nice. Okay, then I can animate my phone as well. So just select the phone, drop it into your sequencer. Just click on transform, press the E key. Okay, let's just rotate. Let's just first go to our 90 frame here, and let's just rotate it something like this. Okay, so now if I click on play, you can see we are getting that one rotation here, which is looking nice. See, And if you want more rotation, you can just take this more backwards, something like this. And now if I click on play, you can see we are getting this double rotation here, which is looking great. So in order to play with your camera speed, what you can do, you can just click on current position rail, go to your graph editor, which is called curve editor in Unreal Engine. So just go to your sequencer curves, just click here and you will find the sequencer curve. And here you can see now how it works. It's really easy. Just right click and break the weighted tangents. The more time it is straight, it is going to take that time to hold shift key first. Okay, it is going to take that time here in order to go from slower to faster. So it's like a roller coaster. It is going to start slow and then it's going to increase the speed. Okay, so if I hold shift and take this outwards, now till here it is going to get slow and then it is going to get fast and then it's going to cycle here. So if I click on play, you can see here what I'm going to tell you. Okay, so let's just press Ctrl Z. I want it to start fast, so I'm going to take this inward. And here also I want the same thing, so I'm going to right click, break the tangents here and just hold the shift key and do something like this. I want a really smooth curve, but not that much smooth. Okay, so now if I click on play, you can see we have this animation. Okay, but you can do this for your phone as well. So always match your camera speed and your animation speed, so it's going to look nice. So let's just check this out. Yeah, this is better actually. Okay, so let's just do the default values, which is like this. So you can play with your curve editor. Don't worry about this jitter. It's not this jitter here. Okay, it's just a glitch here, but it is going to get that smooth animation here. You can see here as well. If you want, you can check it as well, that it's not going into minus here, somewhere around here. Just make sure that it's in plus only, which is there. Okay, so this is nice. And now what you can do, you can animate more cameras, lighting and all that stuff into your sequencer. And I have my own camera set here, which I have followed the same method which I showed you now. So this is what I am talking about. So this is the final result that I want to show you. Now again, it's not showing that camera. So let's just click on that camera. And then I adjusted some assets here and there to get that look and feel. And you can see this is how it is going to look. Okay, and then I animated my camera more by taking it in the zoom with the help of focal length. So you can animate focal length as well. So you can do lots of things with the within the sequencer only, and camera animations as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. You learned something new about camera rig rail in Unreal Engine. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends who wants to learn Unreal Engine. Please press that like button for this video and I will see you next time. Till then, bye bye guys.